Hello and welcome to this edition of Guinea Pigs with Greg. This one sees us flying off to Scotland to judge for the Scottish National Cavy Club. Campbell picked me up from the airport and then took me down the coast to see this amazing scenery. It really is breathtaking, and I don't think the video does it justice really. But yes, we went all the way down the coastline to get a chippy supper, which was absolutely lovely, combined with plenty of iron brew, which is an absolute favourite of mine. So yeah, it was a very good first night. Okay, today we're here at the Scottish National Cavy Club show, and I'm judging the intermediate stock show, and it's been absolutely amazing. It's my first time in Scotland, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. And I've got a lovely day. As you can see, the backdrop is absolutely phenomenal. The show is held at the Gateside Memorial Hall, and there's a nice big car park with plenty of space for everyone. There's absolutely plenty of space in the show hall. It's really well laid out, and as you can see, it's sort of a square shape to the cage layout, and only the stewards are allowed at the table. And this is where we'll be judging today. You can see here I've got a nice box all set up ready to go, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what pigs are up here. It looks like most people are penned up now, so the show will be starting shortly and we can get underway and see exactly what we've got to judge. These are the prizes that people will be competing for. I think you'll agree these rosettes are fantastic. A little bit of tartan in the ribbon as well, just adds that authentic Scottish touch to it. And we have Brogan Bridges judging the pet section today. It's their first time judging. And then obviously they put a nameplate out for myself as well, which is brilliant. There are two sides to the show today. There's the intermediate stock show, and then there's a supporting stock show. So there'll be two besting shows, one for each, and you'll see my synopsis later on. And this is a lovely coronet. I have to say, it really took me by surprise to see something of this quality so early on in the show, and I was really, it was a pleasure to handle. There's a decent amount of Rex here as well. As you can see, the coat is very dense. I mean, it actually does convey this well in the video. I was over the moon to see some real quality Himalayans. Look at the density and the contrast on this black. The head's nice and the body colour is really clear. It's free from any coat faults, so it was really pleasing to see this. And this chocolate as well, really good colour, and of course Grandad would love seeing this in the video. Both very good examples of the breed. There's some nice black tans on display as well. Still growing on, lots of developing to do, but plenty of promise. The dark eye creams were very nice. This sow had a particularly bold eye, nice level colour. I would like a touch more jowl and shoulder development, but I liked her. But I was really taken back by this boar. Lovely square set head, nice muzzle, good ear placement and a bold eye. The colour's still clearing, but I really like this one. And this slate sow had lovely bold eyes, a good level colour, and really nice pigmentation as well. This buff had plenty of head, lots of jowl, good ear placement, really level colour, carried down to the skin. I really like this Dutch too, well marked, nice balanced cheeks, good position of the saddle. And yet another stunning coronet. I think you'll agree the coat looks like there's a wealth of it, and it's absolutely phenomenal. It was a pleasure to handle this KV, and lots of potential here. My favourite KV of the day was this crested. Unfortunately, it had an excessive amount of static lice, which was a real shame because it was pegged for winning big things. This was a really nice belted in the rare variety section. Absolutely stunning. I was really taken aback when this came on the table. So here we have Brogan Bridges judging the pets. It's her first time judging pets at a show, and she did a fantastic job. With Campbell on the book, how could you possibly go wrong? And it's very nice to watch her handle the cavies, go through them, and make her assessments. Judging pets is a very difficult job, and there's a lot of personal preference involved, but looking for cleanliness and good behaviour is always a good thing. As you can see, she got a lovely way of handling the cavies. I'm sure she'll make a fantastic judge of the pure breeds, if she chooses to go down this route in the future. And what I like about the pet section is that you get every style of cavy possible. You get mismarked pure breeds, but you get some that are just absolutely phenomenal in their colour pattern or their coat qualities. And it's a real mixed bag. But they're all people's pets and they're all well behaved usually, apart from this little Californian. So this is my best in show lineup at the Scottish National Intermediate Stock Show. So this is the best of the 5 to 8s. And in 6th place, we have the Black Tan. It's a lovely small pig, well in proportion, lovely eye and ear. It's just lacking the pea spots, and the belly colour could be a touch richer to compete further high up in this challenge. But a lovely cavy nonetheless, well prepared and nice and fit. Next up, we have a 5 to 8 Black Himalayan. Again, a lovely exhibit. This is owned by a junior, so I judge it in the junior section as well. It's got a lovely shape of smut, excellent contrast. The ears are slightly imbalanced, but we forgive that because there's not many points for ears. But the thing that held it back slightly was the slight shading on the rump. But other than that, again, a lovely cavy, well presented. Next up, we have the Agouti Rex. This was a lovely fit cavy, lots of density. However, it was slightly soft on the rump, which just held it back today. But an imposing animal and a pleasure to handle. But very unlucky to meet the winners today. Next up is a breed very close to my heart, from Chocolate Himalayan, 5 to 8, only just the 5 to 8, but excellent density and contrast. And if you see the front feet, that's very, very good, dense and the perfect colour. Just like to see it mature a bit more to challenge higher up. I think it's only just in the 5 to 8 section. Second best in show is the winning self, which is the Slit, a young boar. As you can see, it's got perfect ears and a lovely bold eye. Very balanced colour, which is carried down through the skin absolutely perfectly. Just like to see a touch more jowl development as it gets older, but again, I think it's only just the 5 to 8. It's got plenty of potential and a very worthy runner-up. And in first place, we have the winning coronet. This excelled density and texture, very silky. The body shape is superb, very wide across the hip, which lets the coat lay correctly. A very dense, deep crest, and I was just an absolute pleasure to judge. So congratulations to all the winners. Okay, so this is my best in show lineup for the supporting classes for the Scottish National. And here we go. We have the under 5 Black Dutch, a lovely thick cavy, really glossy coat, just slightly heavy on one cheek, and with a slight dip in the saddle, but very well positioned, and the stops are absolutely lovely. And I'd like to see this cavy again in a few months' time. Very good in 6th place. In 5th place, we have the adult Black Dutch. Again, very similar cavy. Both cheeks are slightly heavy, but they're balanced, so I quite like a balanced blaze in cheeks. The saddle is of a decent position, and again, very nice even stops. The difference being a slight dip under. And in 4th position, I have a very, very fit black. Really nice body shape. Just starting to handle a touch soft later in the day, but plenty of shoulder, and just like a tiny bit more width of the muzzle to compete against the winning self. I was very pleased with this pig. Lovely colour, carried all the way down. And in 3rd place, we have the biggest heartache of the day, really. This was earmarked very early on as a very imposing cavy. Stands well, lots of flesh on the shoulder, beautiful crest. The head shape and ear placement is fantastic. Unfortunately, what you can't see on this cavy is there's just an abundance of static lice running across the cheek and the rump. A small patch I can forgive, but unfortunately something's happened to it today and it's just got static lice. But any other day, that pig is going to win some major shows. And in second place, we have the under 5 Coronet. A lovely cavy, again lovely body shape, excellent coat length. Just needs a touch more on the shoulders of the density. That's me just being very critical, splitting 3 very good cavies. But again, a lovely crest and a lovely length of coat. And my best in show is the adult buff. One of the fittest cavies I've handled today. Lovely ear placement, beautiful eye, nice jowl development, and a lovely balanced colour that's very even across the top and carried all the way down, all across the coat. And the grooming was absolutely brilliant. Lovely, well prepared coat. You can see no guard hairs present at all. So well done to all the winners, and thank you for having me judge your show. Well, I hope you enjoyed this insight into the Scottish National Cavy Club. It was a pleasure judging there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.